Okay, so Natalie sent us a picture of Baylor because that is what she does, and he's the cutest being in this planet.
Yes.
Along with Nora Jean.
Yes.
And he has this turtleneck sweater on
that I gave him.
It's like a tight turtleneck sweater, okay? Like long sleeve. And
it's not tight.
It's not tight. But
it looks tight to me. Like
maybe his
it
muscles are filling it in.
It just looks very much like his little Baylor body, you know?
What does that mean?
Anyway.
Oh my gosh.
So we're all looking at this picture and I'm like, oh my gosh, who does he remind me of? I was like struggling with it, and Jeff was like, "Oh, he reminds us of Steve Jobs," and we were like, "Okay, yeah, like that makes sense." But I was like, "No, like it's something else." He reminded me of Ted Bundy.
We might have to show a picture of comparison.
Of course, he's not a serial killer because he's only 1.5.
Oh, I'm glad that you said that. I'm so glad you said that.
Way to clear
we gotta clear the air. Baylor is not a serial killer.
Yeah.
He is not Ted Bundy.
I am not harboring a serial killer in my house.
He just looks like it.
That was just like the perfect little sweater to bring out the Ted
I
Bundy.
think it's so cute. I love those sweaters.
Have you tried the beanies yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, you have to send a
Wait,
pic.
did you get him those sweaters?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I gave him
the
the serial killer sweater. Now it's tainted. No, I'm just kidding. No, I think he looks so like sophisticated. I trust him with my art.
Yeah,
he looks like an art dealer.
Art critic. Yeah.
I would take
him
him
a little like fedora thing
Oh
and like
a mustache. Ho ho ho. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's perfect. Okay.
So, anyway.
Hey everybody, you're listening to Discussions with Heidi, Nat, and Kim.
We're three sisters who talk about anything and everything while playing trivia.
We can't promise we'll always stay on topic, but we can promise we'll always be safe for work. Thanks for listening, and we hope you enjoyed today's episode.
Anyway, so today we are going to be talking about Christmas songs, but more specifically, things in Christmas songs that maybe don't make sense anymore about Christmas and things that are still spot on.
Yeah.
You want to go first?
Sure. First one I really came up with was chestnuts in general.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah.
I've never seen a chestnut in my
Who
life.
roasts an open fire? Who has an open fire
That's
anymore?
a hazard, guys. You know how many houses
It's
can
all
be burned
fake
down?
now.
I know. I mean, how many people have like on their TV the little?
I wonder if they have a fireplace with like a chestnut roasting.
What is a chestnut? I don't know.
I know. I'm like, those are two body parts. I'm not like very much.
Stop! You did not say that. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh.
No, yeah, that's the first thing I came up with. Chestnuts. I was
Chestnuts roasting.
on an open
Yeah, you never really
fire.
think about these things while you're singing the song, and then you like really get a deep dive, and you're like, yeah, that
No,
really doesn't make sense.
I do think about
I have
that.
always thought about figgy pudding. I'm like, what the
Yes,
heck is
what
figgy
is pudding?
What is figgy pudding? Who is figgy pudding? Why?
Did you look it up? Do you know what it is?
Yeah, I know what it is now.
Is it like a
Like the fig in
fruit
Fig Newton?
pudding?
Yeah, it's like a fruit like cake type thing.
Because the fig.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not
Like
sure.
I'm sure they still eat it in England because British.
For me, it's
but
a texture thing.
No, listen. I said this already. I think I said it yesterday, but I was telling your brother Cameron actually in Thanksgiving that cranberry sauce will die with our generation.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's probably
I don't
true.
think our generation, like, we're replacing that with anything else.
Yeah.
Mac and cheese.
Literally anything else.
Yeah.
Literally.
Mac and cheese. That would be such a good idea.
Will Thanksgiving dinner live on forever, do you think?
Oh, yeah. I think we
so?
will do it, but it'll be like,
it won't be the traditional Thanksgiving dinner that we think of now.
it won't be someone slaving in the kitchen all day. It'll be Friendsgivings.
Yeah.
Potluck style.
I was actually surprised because I was at the Bradshaws and Jeremy was talking about one of his coworkers and he was like saying how his coworker was like, yeah, Thanksgiving is like the best holiday because it's just like so relaxing. Like, you don't have to worry about giving people gifts. You just like can relax, eat good food. And Jeremy was like, so in other words, your wife does all the cooking.
Oh my gosh, shoot.
And I was like, well, that's really funny coming from your mouth, Jeremy, but that's
Yeah.
also true.
Yeah.
Oh shoot. At least he recognizes it, maybe.
Yeah. Oh,
Tis
yeah.
the season.
That's
for
the
family
thing that makes it
drama.
worse for me. He recognizes it, but he doesn't do anything about it still. Anyway,
Yeah.
move on.
Anyway, chestnuts. No,
Father-in-laws, what can you do?
but yeah, so some things are gonna die. So definitely chestnuts roasting on an open fire or popping because they pop in a song. I don't know. I wrote that down. Chestnuts pop.
Okay.
I wanted to discuss
I-
that. Don't know what it means.
Should we
No.
experiment? Should we roast a chestnut
Should we
this year?
get an open fire?
What the heck is a
I
chestnut?
don't know.
Somebody tell me what it is.
Can I Amazon Prime
I'm,
it?
I'm looking this up right now.
Will it be here same day delivery if we ordered it?
In
What
the next hour?
Instacart.
is a
In the next
chestnut?
hour
gosh.
while we're here.
No, it's showing the horse's chestnut. I don't want to see a horse's chestnut. That's
what
gross.
Is that wait?
Chestnut.
It's like, are we going back to the body part? I don't like that. I could not
No.
listen to chestnut songs anymore. Natalie tainted up for me. Ruined.
It's just
Ruined.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it
let me
looks
see,
like
let
a
me see.
hazelnut almost.
Looks like a
But
an alien
what does the
face.
Where
chestnut?
are these?
What does a chestnut do?
Are chestnuts a nut or a fruit? Who asked that? It literally says chestnut.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway.
Whatever.
Anyway.
Okay. Okay, I'll go something that is true.
Okay.
Mistletoe?
That's true.
Okay. People do that.
Still, I
do
think
they?
people still do that.
We don't.
I think it's well, not a lot of people hang mistletoe. But like
Hmm.
what did we just talked about this in one of our episodes where we talked about the holiday, and didn't he say something about the mistletoe
I don't.
where it kills the tree it grows
Yeah,
on?
isn't mistletoe like actually like bad for
yeah,
the
it's like a
environment
poison
or
for
something?
like
yes, yes.
like a tree.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
So like, why are we kissing under it?
Yeah. Why is that like a kissing thing? Who started that? I have questions.
Dude, yeah, we should really dive deep because like this is important stuff.
This is I know we gotta be thinking about what we're gonna be indoctrinating our children with.
Yeah,
Like
Not cranberry sauce.
yeah,
yeah, that crap's gone.
Out of here.
Yeah, my mother-in-law made Wesley make it because she was hanging out with me, and like, so
That's
Wesley
awesome.
made it, and only she ate it, and like nobody even wanted to touch it. Actually, Wesley did try it, but like nobody else was like interested.
So I feel about the pumpkin pie that your parents got at Costco. That's like this
yeah,
big.
why do they get pumpkin pie? Pumpkin pie sucks. I went
I like
I went
pumpkin
like
pie.
most of my life thinking that pie was just awful. Pie is so good. You just have to get the right flavors.
Yeah. I like pumpkin.
What's the
pie.
chocolate silk one?
Yeah,
The
French silk.
French silk is so
And you guys are all the same. Jeff loves that stuff.
I love it.
We took a whole pie home.
Okay, but
because
how
it's
do we
like-
feel about apple pie?
I love
I
it.
don't really like it. I'm just not a fruity dessert person. I'm really
neither.
not.
Well, Lance, my brother-in-law made an apple pie, and it was actually really, really good. But I was like, maybe I've just been like not choosing these things because I think I won't like it, but I actually do like it. But I used to be, when I was a kid, it would be all like about chocolate and like those chocolatey pies
Yeah.
and whatever.
Mm.
And I would never go for the fruit stuff, even in like ice cream. But now I like switched, and I kind of like the strawberry and the raspberry stuff more.
Interesting.
I'm
For
like,
me-
Mom.
For me, I enjoy it. Like I've had some really good like blackberry pie and like things at the Bradshaws, but it's like it's what's given to me, so I'm like, all right, and it's
Mhm.
good. But it's
Mhm.
like if there is a choice, I am never gonna pick the fruit over the chocolate.
Get this. So my mother-in-law makes what they call cream cheese pies, when really they just taste like it's like a custard pie, and then there's like another lemon pie. That's what it tastes like to me. I kept calling it a lemon pie, and they're like, no, it's a cream cheese pie. I was like, okay, whatever. But I guess she puts a like thin layer of sour cream on the top of her cream cheese lemon pie. but it goes really well with it.
Hmm.
And I asked her, I was
will
like, where
knock
did
it.
you start this? And she was like, I don't really know. I just did it one day. I was like, okay.
Have you guys seen that commercial, like the sour cream commercial where the lady like dips the strawberry in and eats it?
Yes.
Colton freaks out every single time. He's like, "That's so gross. Who would do that?" I'm like, it makes perfect sense to me. Like,
Yeah,
It's
just
like a soury sweet taste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it kind of like fits with the lemon taste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, I just want to know who came up with that, you know?
Yeah. Wait, did we do trivia?
Oh,
went
oh
on.
no,
No.
sorry. Yeah, sorry. I kept going.
I will go
That's my bad.
first.
I'm sorry. I just want
Speaking
to
of
make
apple
sure.
pie, what is the most popular dessert to have at Christmas time?
Apple pie.
Gingerbread, apple pie,
Oh,
candy
no.
canes, or hot cocoa?
Hot cocoa.
Oh, hot cocoa.
It's apple pie.
Speaking of apple pie, I was like,
I literally gave the
I
answer
know.
away.
apple pie. Really?
Hot cocoa is my favorite.
Oh
So
my gosh. honestly,
Literally any of
a
the
family
other
thing.
ones besides apple pie for me.
I've been obsessed with hot cocoa.
Oh, I love hot chocolate.
Jeff's
It's
going
so
on a
good.
hot cocoa kick. He's like, it's snowing. Let's get hot cocoa.
Like literally, that's where I get my sugar intake from. Is like
Like,
hot cocoa.
Literally, Jeff on Black Friday on Amazon looked up hot cocoa machines. And he was like, hot cocoa sounds really good, and I just want to make it at home. I'm like, using that same logic, then let's get the Ninja Creamy so I can make ice
Oh,
cream.
yeah.
And he was like, no, and I was like, yeah, see,
Cyber
See?
Monday. Is it like on
See?
sale?
I don't know. I haven't looked. I'm too
Hmm.
scared. I have other things I've had to
You
buy.
should just buy it and be like, "Whoa, how did this get here?"
Like, oh, someone
How did
gave it to
this
me.
get
Wow, this
here?
is a great gift.
No, but really, he's just been loving hot cocoa.
Yeah, just send it here, and then it will be like a part of the gifts that Colton gives you.
Yeah.
I've been so annoyed. I've been sending Colton so many gift ideas. I don't think he's getting any of them. I'm just like, here, if you need ideas.
Well, for me, I'm like looking at Jeff's wish list and I'm like, I can't afford any of this stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
I
What am I
know.
supposed to do?
I really want to get Wesley something, but I gotta convince Colton that I can spend that money
Um,
because there's something that I really want to get him because it's really cool.
Wesley literally like specifically was like, how much are you willing to let me pay, like spend on Natalie? And I was like, well, tell me what you want to do and then I'll say yes or no. And so he told me and I was like, oh heck yeah, that'd be great. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
So yeah, same thing.
Oh, because in
I'm just gonna
my
do
head,
it.
it's just like
I'm not gonna ask. I'm
the,
just gonna
the
do
amount
it.
of money we'd spend collectively.
I really want to get it for him.
all of us is
Yeah.
like what I'm keeping in mind.
Yeah, and then we get an actual gift instead of just like fluff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm I know, because it's like I'm sitting here and I'm like, I want to give Jeffrey something that he'll actually want, but not but something still in like my
That he
price
will never
range.
get. No, but get him something that you think you'd want that he would never get for himself, even outside of his wish list.
It's really hard.
So, anyway.
Okay, Natalie, do you want to go next? Do you have anything else on your list?
No, but I just realized today that like, why is Frosty the Snowman a Christmas song?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Frosty Snowman.
He's a snowman.
It's just like a winter song. Why is
Well,
it
like,
a Christmas song?
Last Christmas by Wham.
because he
is,
like came alive with Christmas magic, wasn't it?
did he?
Did he come alive on Christmas Day?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, he came back on Christmas Day.
Oh, there it
okay.
is.
There it is.
So I was thinking like Last Christmas, it has Christmas in the whole song, but it's more of about like
Breaking heart.
yeah, like it's a love song. It's not
Yeah.
really a Christmas song. Why are we listening to it on Christmas? Why is it a staple?
Wait, which song?
Last Christmas,
Christmas.
I gave you my heart.
Because it has Christmas in it.
That's
so stupid. Anyway, that's how I feel.
Okay, well, what about caroling? Is this a dead tradition?
No,
I
it's
hope
not,
so.
but I wish it would.
It's the same thing about me looking at people singing in church. Okay, if you're singing at me on my doorstep,
Yeah.
you're coming to me and making me uncomfortable in my own home. I don't think so.
Another thing that will die with our generation.
Like even I remember specifically there was one time where there were carolers that came to our house when I was like 16 maybe. I went downstairs. I was like, I don't want any part of this. This is uncomfortable. I knew it was
No.
making Dad uncomfortable, but he was too nice to say anything.
Dude.
No, it's like what Cameron said. Did you guys hear at I think Jeff's birthday celebration? He was like, "Why do we even sing Happy Birthday anymore? Like, the person who's like birthday is, they're just uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Everybody else is just like singing it because they want to, but the person doesn't even want it. So what are we doing?
Okay, but people actually secretly want it.
I don't want it.
I don't want it.
I kind of want it.
I mean,
Oh.
actually, sometimes I want it. It depends.
Let's
When
pull
the
everyone.
Bradshaw sang to me, I felt really uncomfy.
Yeah.
I
guess it's
because
for
I knew
people
that they were
really-
uncomfy. Like that's not
Yeah.
their thing.
I
They
tried
were
to
doing
make
it
it
for my
fun.
sake, and that's what made me feel very
Aw.
uncomfy.
I tried to make it fun for Nora. That's why I was making up that
Oh,
song.
Nora and Baylor love it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
Kids-
it's all
kids
about
love
that.
it. Yeah.
Maybe that's the reason why we sing
For-
happy birthdays for when we're like children.
Yeah.
Like, why does Santa Claus even exist?
You know
for
what our
kids?
generation should start though? Something for the moms on kids' birthdays because it's like it was their birthday too. They gave birth on that day.
That's true. Well, have you heard of the push present? Did you ever get any of that?
No,
Tell Colton he owes you 2 push presents. That's the
Alright.
thing.
Dude, I'm totally making Wesley do that.
I literally know someone that got like a MacBook Pro
what?
as a push present, and I'm like, Jeff,
Oh, dude, Jeff's lacking.
take no.
Or Jeff Colton.
Jeff too.
I don't even think Colton really got me a graduation present. I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna be like,
He owes you 3.
You owe me some things.
Here's a wish list.
Well, I'm the one that brought up like wedding gifts, like to each
Oh
other.
yeah,
And he was like,
That is a thing.
yeah.
he
that
was
is the
like,
thing.
well, yeah, he knew that, but I don't think we were gonna do it until I was like, but I want one. But I mean, I gave him a gift so that, and like in return, duh.
It's true. So I'm saying, yeah, I agree. But push presents need to be more normalized because I've seen so many people do that recently, and I'm like, that's such a good point. For 9 months, your whole life, not only your life, but your body changes. The least you could do is get me the AirPods I
Yeah.
want,
What
Jeff.
you could do is give me that MacBook Pro that I've been wanting all year long.
Get me the Ninja Creamy.
Yeah, maybe that's what you have to do to get that thing.
You're right. You might
Go
be
home,
autistic.
work the charms.
Just have a baby and then get the Ninja Creamy. So then when you're so struggling
so
with your baby,
smart.
you can make ice cream.
You're so smart. You're so smart because when I want something, have a baby is the solution.
I mean, now you can use that to your advantage. Every time your husband's being annoying, you're like, I pushed him out of my body. Like the
Yeah.
least you could do is give me a glass of
Dude,
water
my-
without complaining.
Dude, I mean, my mom peddled that my whole life. She still does. Like, I was in labor. I'm like, you were never in labor. I was a scheduled C-section. But she always says, I was in labor for so long. Like, you don't realize how hard my
I
life
don't think
was.
Mom ever said anything like that. She never was
No.
like, I pushed you out of my body.
No.
I'm totally gonna milk that. I think it's so funny.
Dude, our parents don't talk about bodies and things.
No.
That's gross.
I mean, my mom did. Anyway. All right, I'll go. In what country did the custom of putting up a tree for Christmas originate?
I feel like wait, what? What country?
Yeah, in what country did the custom of putting it up?
I feel
It
like
was-
it's a Norway thing.
Interesting, because the options are Sweden, Norway, Germany, and Great Britain.
Oh, is it Germany?
I don't know. You guys are the
Maybe I
Germans.
should just go with my gut feeling. Norway?
What do you think?
Great Britain.
Germany.
I knew it. I was like, I know it. I know
But
it.
apparently, Great Britain was the one that kept it going. Like the Germans started it, but the English were like, we're just gonna.
Have you guys seen that little like Frozen short with Olaf going
Yes.
around? Have you seen that one?
No.
So he's going around trying to find the perfect gift for Anna and Elsa for Christmas. And so he's going around. No, he wants to find the perfect tradition for them because they're like, oh, we lost all our traditions.
Yeah.
And so he's going around knocking on doors, asking them what their traditions are.
Aw.
And so they're like things like, decorating the Christmas tree. And so he's like, so you decorate a tree's corpse. with-" and then they were talking about Santa, and he's like, he like has his list. He's like, breaking and entering, okay on Christmas. It's like Olaf's take on everything is just so funny.
It's very literal.
You need to
Yeah.
watch all of Olaf's shorts because they're actually so cute.
Yeah, they are.
Olaf is an underrated king.
He
in
is a
Disney.
cutie, isn't
I
he?
love
I don't
him.
know. Sometimes I'm like, okay, you're kind of annoying. But
Oh yeah, and then he's like, you decorate the corpse of a tree. And then he says something like, that's not a fire hazard, or like something like that. I was like, oh yeah.
It's
oh
true.
my gosh.
I mean, I think someone's house did catch on fire recently because of their Christmas
Oh,
lights
gosh.
on their real tree.
Oh gosh.
So
Yikes, man.
anyway,
Okay, but do kids jingle bell? What does it mean when kids go jingle belling? Like
They just jingle bells? I don't
We
know.
sing jingle bells.
I know.
But how often do we have jingle bells?
I don't know. It's like prancing. They're always like dancing and prancing. I'm like,
Who's
prancing?
Who's
mean?
prancing?
It's like
up
a
in here?
magical type of skipping.
What? A magical type
The
of
confidence with which you said that. That was so
Well,
funny.
that's what I think of that scene. Oh, I want some movie. Oh, it's Cinderella. Randomly, it's Cinderella when like the prince or the king is talking about like getting like their favorite pony or something. I don't know. He's talking about something, and he like does this little like gallop, and that's what I think of as prancing.
Okay.
I've never seen anyone prance in my life,
Oh
Heidi.
my gosh!
Magical skip.
Magic. Yes.
Okay,
Anyway.
but I wrote down sleigh bells question mark.
Yeah.
What up?
bells ring.
Why? Is anyone holding sleigh bells? Have you seen a sleigh bell in your life?
I've never been on a sleigh.
Well, that's the one thing. I was like, sleigh rides? And then Colton was like, New York City all the time. I was
Oh,
like,
that's
okay,
true.
all right.
I forget that we're in small town Utah and whatever. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's fair.
Imagine people that live in warmer climates, like with Christmas, and there's all these like Christmas songs and stuff, and it's just like so different for them.
Hey, that's my whole childhood.
Oh yeah.
I get reminded all the time by your dad that I'm a Vegas girl. Because I'm having a really hard time with the cold weather right now. But yeah, I grew up without any white Christmases. So.
Oh yeah.
So you could
poor
never
thing.
dream of a white Christmas, or you just had to dream because it would never come true.
I mean, my dad, bad influence now that I'm thinking about this. The song White Christmas, I thought of the parody that my dad showed us, which is the same tune, but it's called White Trash Christmas.
Oh my gosh.
So I thought the song went, I'm dreaming of a white trash Christmas.
Oh my gosh.
And I thought those were the actual words. And so when I was like starting to sing the song in like junior high, people were like, what version is that? Like, are you making it up? And I'm like, no, I swear it's real.
I swear it was real.
My dad just ruined it. But yeah. I didn't really think about it, to be honest. If anything, it kind of made the idea of Christmas more magical or more like fantastical
Mhm.
because I was like, in all these movies I saw snow. I was like, well, that doesn't happen to us, but like, it doesn't look fun anyway. Like, they're cold.
It doesn't look fun
And then my parents
anyway.
took us up to the mountains in
You got a
Nevada once, and we like it was like, oh, snow, cool. And then after that, I was like, why do we keep doing this? It's so cold. It's awful. I don't want to hold it. I don't want to touch. I've never built a snowman. Never in my
You
life.
haven't? Kim, we're doing it this year.
No, I don't want.
Yes.
To. Okay, fine.
You've never built a snowman?
I've grew up in Miami and Vegas.
Dude, building snow forts in school was so
But
fun.
dude, you've been living in Utah for years.
Just I guess it's just one of those things.
but like as
my-
an adult, you don't really do it. As an adult.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know anyone that
You
has said
better
that.
build the snowman with your kids.
If we're
I'm
still
gonna
here.
come over and do it.
I just wake up. What's that noise outside? And it's not making a snowman with our kids. All right.
I'll be inside with the hot cocoa.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll be inside
In-
watching
in,
from the
like,
window.
In like elementary school, it was a competition between each grade. Like each grade would get together, and we would try and make the biggest ball of snow we
Oh
could.
my gosh.
It was fun.
And then one time it snowed enough. Well, I guess a couple times. It was like 2 or 3 inches of snow in Vegas. School was canceled.
That's stupid. It snows like that every day, and then it's like, oh, gotta go to work.
Yeah.
6 a.m.
Yeah.
Where I'm scraping snow off my car for no
Well, it's
reason.
like a couple years ago when I was working. What's it called? When I was working with stuffs, whatever.
Oh, Kill Medical.
Yeah, they were everything like got shut down because it snowed in Texas, and they're just not used to it. Like
Yeah.
it's not set up for snow,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and so it literally just like slowed everything down for
Yeah,
weeks.
People don't have snow tires over like where I'm from.
they don't know how to drive in
They
snow.
don't know how to drive in the snow, so that's why they
A lot
shut
of
it
their
down.
roofs like can't handle snow.
I
and
don't
they get,
understand like the point of saying like you don't know how to drive in snow. You just slow down.
No, because
It can be different.
Yeah.
Because I had a companion from Texas actually who swore that her dad taught her how to drive in snow without snow, and she swore that she could drive in it better than I could because I got our car kind of stuck at one point just for like 5 seconds, and I got out of it. She got us stuck in a trench basically of snow in front of this like trailer park, and no one could get in or out because we were in the middle, and she was sobbing, and she's like, and then we went home, and she had like the biggest panic attack. She's like, my dad didn't teach me that. I'm like, but it's different when you do it, because I'm like, because you're used to it. Those of us that come in from the outside, it's a learning curve. Like I remember like crying the first time I drove in snow when I was on a mission, because I was like,
well, even
what is
like
going on?
transitioning, I think is the hardest part. Is like
Yeah.
going from no snow to all of a sudden you have like a whole bunch of ice on the road, and you're just like going the speed limit, and then you realize that you shouldn't be going the speed limit, and you're sliding all over the place.
Did you guys know though that actually like the most accidents happen in the fall because of like the daylight saving switch? The sun is
Oh.
like right in your eyes as you're
That's
driving home,
true.
and then it will like rain, so it's like
Stink.
slick, and then the sun's just right in your eyes.
I feel like that checks out. I've seen that in my I've experienced it driving straight into the west of Saratoga
Yeah.
and just it's awesome.
Okay, Natalie, do your trivia.
Trivia.
Okay.
Trivia.
The first headphones were produced out of a bedroom, basement, garage, or kitchen.
Got
So
it.
a house.
First headphones.
Yeah.
Okay, so just a room in the house. So okay, it's like Clue.
Well,
Heidi,
let's
we
just,
got
let's
this.
just say like
I say the garage.
well,
No,
I was gonna say garage.
I'll-
But then you
I'll-
say garage.
I was gonna say kitchen actually.
Okay.
You
then
say
I'm gonna
garage.
go with bedroom.
Okay, kitchen.
It was a kitchen.
Ah.
So like for the longest time, it was just like this guy that just was producing these headphones, and he was really slow because he was just making them out of his kitchen.
That's awesome.
I really hope he patented it,
I don't know.
Don't know. Yeah, guess we'll find
or
out.
else he just got messed up. Okay, let's see. Okay, so in the music in the song
Most wonderful time of the year.
Most Wonderful Time of the Year, thank you, Kim.
Mhm.
They sing marshmallows for toasting. So parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting. Do we actually toast marshmallows on Christmas?
Not on Christmas, but like in a
That's like-
fire. That's like a general fire activity.
Yeah, but that's like a summer like camping.
you're
thing.
right. That should be a summer. Cross that off the song.
See? Yeah.
Cross
that's
it
why it
off.
doesn't make sense.
Yeah. And then Scary Ghost Stories. I see
Yeah,
that next.
Scary
Scary-
Ghost
yeah.
Stories.
Who tells
I'm
scary
like, that
stories?
is for Halloween.
I mean, I guess Christmas Carol. That one, yeah.
Oh my gosh, it all adds up. We're all over here like hating on the
Wait.
Christmas Carol.
Marshmallows and hot cocoa, though. Going back to marshmallows.
But do you put toasted marshmallows in your hot cocoa?
No, but maybe I should. Maybe we should try all these things that it says.
Especially chestnuts, like whatever those are. Like,
No, I'm kind of scared of them now. I don't want them
Oh my
roasting on an
gosh.
open fire.
anyway, well, maybe you guys agree with some of our choices here, but anyway, so let's move on to trivia.
Our last trivia.
Trivia.
And our consequence, if we get it wrong, is eyebrows.
Mm-hmm. Overly drawn eyebrow. Not overly drawn, just drawn.
Thick,
Well,
drawn on.
We should make
eyebrows.
it
With
like
black.
look really like we're angry.
like the Mii's from the Wii. That would.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
So we better get this right.
Question 2.
Okay.
Okay. So backstory. Wesley would like text me randomly and was like, "Can I do trivia on LDS things?" I was like, "Sure, but not all the time." So okay, he said, "Of these LDS temples currently in operation, which one was dedicated first?
I think I know it.
Manti, Utah, Logan, Utah, St. George, Utah, Salt Lake City, Utah."
St. George.
St. George.
Correct. And then he said, in order from oldest to newest, St. George was in April of 1877, Logan, May of 1884, Manti, 1888, and Salt Lake of 1893.
Yeah, Salt Lake took
That was
forever. I
last.
think Salt Lake started building first, but it just took forever.
Mhm. It took like
40 years.
40?
Yeah, it did a long. Well, look how massive it is, and they've gotten a better system now. But like back then, with the time period.
Thanks for listening to Discussions. Hit the little camera icon and follow us on Instagram at Discussions Podcast to stay updated on all things Heidi, Nat, and Kim. And don't forget to catch us on next week's episode.